Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You are watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we have a carbon knife to look into, right? We had seen the carbon buckhorn before. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. It doesn't even say it here in the box anywhere, so we're in for a treat. This one's coming to me via the Lefty EDC knife pass around, and I'll have it linked down below so you guys can check out prices, availability, and variants. Let's go ahead and get in here. We have a certificate of authenticity, and somebody was like, Miguel, stop flicking stuff. I can't even watch the video. Like, bro, listen, calm down. You're gonna be okay, right? I got news for you. Chill, right? Your life is gonna be fine, right? So there we go. Certificate of authenticity. It is a Ken Onion design. Smokeshow is the name of this bad boy. M390 steel. We have titanium handle here, carbon fiber with copper foil in the handle inlays. So that's looking pretty good. Pretty thick card here, if you ask me. It's nice and sealed. You got the wiping cloth right there with the carbon branding on there. And here is the knife. Let's see what we got going on here. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Here we go. Oh man, oh boy. All right, that's gonna be an epic one. Let me get this box out of the way. Holy macaroni, man. Listen, Ken Onion, I mean, he definitely knows how to make a great looking knife. This one right here is not disappointing so far. Looked like the camera was freaking out there for a second, choosing which lens to use. Like, all right. But man, it got all kinds of colors right here. This thing definitely looks like a piece of art. We have the copper, right? Carbon fiber inlays here. We have this yellow stripe or gold stripe. Then we have this anno stripe. That's looking pretty epic, right? Also on the other side, check out the pocket clip. Even has its own touch of art. They could have left it plain. It could have been a single color pocket clip, but you know, that right there is the extra sauce. And then check out the pivot. The pivot even has its own work done to it. Oh man, that is crazy. We got the anodized lines going through. It looks like Timascus along with a little bit of gold stripes. That is just crazy. Just looking at the detail on this thing. Holy smokes, you guys. That is insane. It's looking so good. It looks like we have flipper deployment with some jimping on the flipper. And that is the only deployment option here. So let's go ahead and get this thing deployed to see what this blade is all about. The Smokeshow. Here we go. Bam. Holy macaroni. We have a beautiful drop point blade. I like how it gets a little bit thicker right here in this section. Plenty of belly to go around. Full flat grind. It looks like we have a bead-blasted finish on this one, which, by the way, the OEM on this one is Kershaw, right? So Kershaw, aka Reich, those are sister companies overseas from China. So this thing is looking like $1,000,000. There's the Karbon logo right there. It is M390 and Smokeshow. I mean, it's pretty clean on the billboarding department, if you ask me, right? Really digging that tall flat grind, and the bead-blasted finish really goes pretty well with the titanium handles here. I'm absolutely digging it. Definitely making a great first impression. Let's check out the lockup here. All right, we do have a steel insert from the inside for steel on steel contact, and it is locked in about, what is that, 30%? You know, 30-ish% or so. You guys be the judge there. And no cutout for access to the lock bar from the show side, but we do have this sort of chamfering on the inside. So all you do is you push down and to the left, and that makes it very easy to disengage right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the drop on this thing. Oh yeah, that's nice and smooth. A little bit of a drop shot, or you know, I want to say shake shot. Yeah, if you give it a nice little, just a nice little shake, it falls so good. Oh man, that feels so good. I mean, it's one deployment and one deployment option on this one. I typically go for knives that have more than one deployment option. Me personally, it's more of my taste, but again, it doesn't take away from the functionality of the knife. And when you have a knife that is this good looking, I mean, come on, that is insane. By the way, I meant to say here, we do have a matching gold back spacer. All of this is titanium, by the way, except obviously the carbon fiber. Hardware is T6 for some reason. Why are we doing T6? I don't know. But yeah, titanium hardware nevertheless. Titanium pocket clip, right? Even on the pivot, right, we do have titanium there. I'm getting just a small pull, but willing to bet the color, pivot color and pivot here are tie as well. The backspacer is your linear solution back there. And let's check the ergos. yeah, the ergos are going to be very straightforward. I mean, look at this handle, right? Doesn't necessarily lock you in anywhere, right? The flipper tab works as your finger guard. And yeah, you're pretty much, again, average size hands. I'm able to get a full purchase here. Hammer grip, good to go. Pocket clip is actually surprisingly comfortable. A good 9.5 out of 10 there, if I'm being honest. And the only thing is not reversible, so it's something to keep in mind, right? It doesn't reverse to the other side. And I guess this technically could be a bolster lock, right? So, you know, where we call this a frame lock or a bolster lock. Essentially, it's basically the same thing. So there you go. Oh, there's a nice little piece of detail right there, a little hidden Easter egg. It says Ken Onion on the back spacer on the inside. That's pretty cool. If you know, you know, right? And by the way, I do have a soft spot for Ken Onion designs. After all, the Kershaw Leek, right, was the very first knife that I fell in love with. I absolutely love this design. So straightforward, but you know, so much to love here. My first knife, I absolutely love this. It was Civivi Elementum after this, and then a whole bunch of other budget knives, and you know, the rest is history. And here we are about 3 years later, making content on YouTube. And yeah, absolutely mad respect for Ken Onion Designs, and the Leek is just going to go down in history as a very special knife for me, having pretty much sort of jump started it all here as far as my first EDC knife. But yeah, coming back to Smoke Show, I mean, yeah, Quechua really knows how to OEM a knife here. I can tell it's quality, I can tell it's premium, not too heavy, not too light, feels nice and comfortable. That jimping on the blade is pretty good right there. I mean, yeah, some really good stuff. Let's do some size comparisons here, shall we? Next to the typical ones in the channel here, some rapid fire size comparisons, if you would. Here we go. There is the MSI from Microtech. Here's the Stitch, right? Both American made. Those are going to be a little larger in size, obviously. Sticking with USA made for a second, there is your PM2. Here is your Para 3, right? Para 3 is going to be just a little bit shorter. PM2 is going to be a little larger. So this guy, the Smoke Show, is basically a good average between the PM2 and Para 3, somewhere in the middle, so you can see. Also from a good old US of A, we got the Benchmade Bug Out, right? Everyone's favorite, the knife that everybody's trying to copy and beat. Right, that one's going to be a little bit shorter, more Para 3 size. The Smoke Show is a little bit larger. Here's the Demco 80-20.5. Check that out. Here's the Kumbu Chad. The Chad is going to be a little bit larger. The 80-20.5 is going to be a little bit shorter. So again, average between the two for the Smoke Show, size-wise or length-wise. And on the more budget end of things, we got the Tenable Fenrir and the CJRB Pyrite Light. So again, great size, very comparable to the, I think, the CJRB Pyrite Light. Right, all these knives are highly recommendable, by the way. They're all linked down below in the description and pinned comments if you guys want to check prices, availability, and variants. And I do have content on all these knives in case you guys want to check more details. This is the Fentiso Parrot, great EDC knife, very affordable. Same thing here with the Vosti Corgi. Right, those are going to be a little bit shorter in size. So yeah, definitely has that sort of large size to it. I mean, if anything, we can get some quick measurements here to give you a ballpark. This thing comes in at just shy of 8 inches. It's 7.75. We have 3 1/4 length, 3 1/4 inches on the blade, 3 1/4 on the cutting path, and the handle. It's going to be a whopping 4. All right, so let's go ahead and get scientific with it here, shall we? 5x zoom. Wait a second. Hold on. Let's get a feel for. Oh man, that is a bitey edge. The M390 is no joke. And let's see how this thing does here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely cutting through that paper really, really well. Here we go. Let's get some full slices. Wow. Oh yeah. I mean, come on. That is effortless, you guys. And keep in mind, this is a factory edge. It has already seen plenty of use. And it's cutting really nicely. I got a piece of cardboard right here, single wall piece of cardboard. Remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular but at an angle, so it's going to look something like this. Here we go. Bam, boom. Now from this side, bam, boom. All right, well, they absolutely made quick work of that cardboard, no doubt about it. Very, very slicey with that flat grind. You all let me know in the comments, rate this thing on a scale from 1 through 10, 10 being the sharpest. Again, factory edge has seen some use. How much of an edge is this thing retaining? you all let me know in the comments. Well, there you guys have it. That is the Smoke Show from Kershaw. Well, I mean, kind of is from Kershaw, but no, it's from Karbon, right? It is a brand here. I think it's a collaboration with Ken Onion. We have seen the Buckhorn, which is another Ken Onion design. And then now we have the Smoke Show, so that's pretty cool. I mean, this thing is making a great first impression. I'm absolutely digging the taste of the colors. I'm not usually a gold type of guy. Like, gold doesn't really speak to me all that much. But the combo here with the anodizing, the gold, and somehow copper carbon fiber, I mean, it absolutely looks so good. It's a good combo that somehow works. You wouldn't expect these different colorways and colors in general to make such a great combo, but they certainly do. And you know, it's good old Ken Onion design here, so I'm absolutely digging that 1000%. I'm trying not to be biased here, but I am absolutely loving this thing. You know, it is going right in the pocket the moment this video is over, that's for sure. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. What do you love about it? What do you like about it? Is there anything you dislike about it, right? Anything, feedback, questions, concerns, let's hang out in the comment section down below. Again, I'll have this knife and every other knife you saw in this video linked down below as well in the description and pinned comments. Using those links do help out the channel at zero extra cost to you, but again, completely up to you as well. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.